Good morning, God. Thank you for today. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Good morning, world. Good morning, America. And good morning, you mother cluckers. Let's make today a good day. We're the ones in the driver's seat.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, in the home of the
Hey, morning, everybody. It's Friday, September 5th, 2025. What up? Let's see, we got Battlefield Production, Roni, Miss Jane, Dusty, Big Dusty, Little Dusty. We got Pat Evans, morning. Huckleberry, about time you showed up on time. Morning, everybody. Miles got one more day till he goes live. Be a little bit interesting. Hey, grab some coffee, grab your tea, give me just a couple of minutes, and I will be with you. So enjoy a little musical interlude.
come on. but like a hot cigarette. Ain't found nothing that'll hold me yet. Feels a little better when I'm out on the edge, like a Tarantino movie running through my head. Ain't gonna sleep again until I'm dead. So I'm gonna fly just as high as I want to. I'm gonna roll like a river anywhere that I choose. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down, and I ain't gonna stop till I drop. Push it to the limit, take it to overload. Keep the party pumping everywhere that I go. Everybody's rocking when they come to the Otto Show. I don't need anybody telling me what to do. I've come a long, long way with this bad attitude. Wanna hold through the sole of my alligator boots. Yeah, and I'm gonna fly just as high as I want to.
Hey, what's up, Bert? Good morning.
I'm gonna roll like a river anywhere that I choose. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down, and I ain't gonna stop till I drop. Come on.
Hey, morning, Billy. Off to a awesome Friday morning. We're gonna make it a good day today.
There's a mountain in my mind that I know someday I'm gonna climb. So don't tell me not to try. 'Cause I'm gonna fly just as high as I want to. I'm gonna roll like a river anywhere that I choose. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down, and I ain't gonna stop till I drop. Oh, ain't nothing gonna slow me down, and I ain't gonna stop till I drop. Oh, ain't nothing gonna slow me down, and I ain't gonna stop till I drop.
Hell yeah. A little tunes to get the day started. I got a few more for you, but I figured it might be impolite if I just like went live, started playing. Although I'm sure people would be like, oh, thank God we ain't got to listen to him. So, man, y'all ready for Friday? Hey, it's lackluster Friday for old Shad this evening. Got Indy that'll do her late night musical stuff. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, damn. Gotta sneeze. One sec. I can tell I just don't want to mute it beforehand. Yep. Knew that was coming. Woo. So did y'all have a good evening? I know yesterday, man, I'm about wore out. Damn it. One sec, please. Alrighty. Try to get that shit out the way. Woo. Oh, I hear you, Michael. Well, fine then. You know, fine. If you're going to be like that, then just be that way. I didn't want to talk to you anyway, Michael. So there, take that. Oh, what'd they talk about, Pat? What was in lack? Clue us in. Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Let me tell you something, friend. You don't owe this world a damn thing in the end. You can spend your whole life trying to play it safe. You can burn your name across that open space. I used to care what they thought of me, try to fit in, keep the peace, stay clean. But all I found in that kind of life was a soul gone numb and a heart gone blind. So give yourself the freedom, boy, to raise your voice and raise some joy. God's been good, yeah, I've seen His grace in a stranger's smile or a hard day's pace. 'Cause anything can happen in the blink of an eye. Storm rolls in or you learn to fly. So don't wait for permission, don't wait and see. Be whoever the hell you wanna be. I ain't saying it's easy, nah, it's a fight. But there's power in walking your own line right. I wasted years being small and scared, till I woke up one day and just stopped caring. This life ain't promised, this breath ain't old, and the good Lord don't want you wearing that load. So take that weight off, lay it down, pick up your boots and stand your ground. Give yourself the freedom, man, to build your life with your two hands. God's done great things, I've seen Him show, in the dark, in the hurt, in the high and low. 'Cause it all can change without a sign, a kiss goodbye or a flat line. So live with fire and die with peace. Be whoever the hell you wanna be. They'll talk, they always do, but none of them know what it's costing you. So walk tall, love loud, and don't apologize. You only get one shot at this ride. So give yourself the freedom now to speak your truth and stand out proud. God's been great and this world is wide. So run that road with fire in your eyes. Don't look back, don't bow your knee. Be whoever the hell you wanna be.
I dig that song. That's a good one. It's a little slower than the first one. So sorry for the little dip there, but you know, I kind of got to give old people time to catch their breath. After trying to get that heart racing in the first one. Now I got to slow it down. Let the pacemaker catch up. I'm just thinking. Man, that's a fantastic break. You know, didn't somebody tell you that today? So Pat said the mark of the beast. You knew it was going to happen someday, just a matter of time. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know really. I don't know on like the, I can only like approach it from like a Christian belief. And from the Christian perspective and a Bible perspective, it was said it's going to happen. It's actually going to be very obvious on having to actually choose one or the other, you know, so it's going to become obvious. I don't think it's going to be very something so subtle. It doesn't say that in the book. It talks about it being very, very obvious, as in very decision making, as in it will, people won't be around if they don't choose to do it, kind of thing. So I don't know. I know everybody's in kind of a fear mode, stressed out, anxiety runs high. So just get right with the man. Who is it that sang that song? Somebody sang a song about get right with the man. Rescue out here being considerate towards other. Oh, well, I try. No, see, because I live down in Texas, so it's not full of shit down here. We leave that for y'all up there. Isn't that the? Yeah, because isn't it Michigan that's the one that has Dearborn? Yeah, Dearborn, Michigan. And isn't that the one that just came out with the law enforcement patch that actually has the writing in Arabic? Like, I'm just saying. Pointing out the facts. I'm just saying. I mean, that's crazy. Got a law enforcement patch on a sleeve that hell 9/10 of America would be like, what is that? Didn't I see that kind of scribble in a movie somewhere? It's like, have you looked at the food recall lately? Oh, let's see. What was it? There was one that was just out that was the shrimp. Oh, I think I talked about that yesterday morning. Yeah, shrimp. Oh, Kennedy out of Louisiana was bringing up the great value shrimp that came in from Indonesia that was radioactive. I don't know. I would just, when things make the news headlines nowadays, that makes me ponder for a minute. Just because they only allow certain stories out to float out there. So there's a reason why they let stuff just run amok or they follow a thing. It's kind of like I was listening to something because hell, I've been up since like 1:30 or some shit, 2 o'clock this morning. Just legs gave me crap. But see, okay, I'll just. This is. I've just noticed that the language and the way that the words get used, and it's all being there's a directive, an intent that's steadily being pushed, whether it's intentional or just out of the herd mentality, kind of. But it's like 3 decades ago, if you thought of weird shit with a kid, then you were a pervert, you were a child molester, it was what it was. And then now we get to hear, and you get the pedophiles, so we use more of a term. Well, then that got highlighted, so then it became a minor attracted person, and that became a thing. And so that's the dumbing down. Well, illegal aliens instead of illegal, even though, yes, when you cross over illegally, that makes you an illegal. But now they do the undocumented. And so I think I think it just, and that's that always, forever. It's, I don't know, in a way, I guess you could call it the dumbing down of America. Pat says, okay, I'll let y'all find out. It's in all our food. They've been putting MNRA in our meat, lab meat, etc. See, I don't eat lab meat myself, but and like our good old brisket burgers we had, actually, I mean, I guess if I had have thought about it a month ago, I could have probably went by and petted the very cow that we were going to have. I don't know. There's that's why I said there's so much, and there's so much fear and anxiety, and so it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like the crying wolf thing. If people just keep screaming things out of anxiety and stress, that's why there won't be any factual stuff. It's like, look at the attack that they're doing on RFK Jr. right now. You don't have to be quiet, Pat, but you don't have to be upset at me just because I don't agree either. So, but you don't have to be quiet. You can, I don't mind if people voice their opinion. Just don't get mad if people, don't say, oh, yeah. I mean, that's all. Everybody's kind of got their own thought process, and that's the thing to remind people of. And I can see that wasn't a valued opinion, but it is. How does one know if it's lab meat? Is it packaged differently? Actually, Huckleberry, now that you mention that, in Texas, yes, it will be if it's got anything like that in it. They'll be on the label. That was a thing Abbott just put in. So that'll be good. But I also think it depends on where you get it and like what are you getting? You know, I know that like if you go to Walmart and you look at like some of the Walmart cut stuff, the grain looks different. You just, so it's kind of makes you just wonder. It's like, yeah, what's up with that? Because the grain looks different than if you go to what you know of a meat market that literally processes the cattle right down the road kind of thing. And you're looking at the grain of that meat or like your own chicken or chicken, that was cut. So then it's like, I don't know. But then again, it's where do you get it and the trust that you have and where you're getting it. I'm pissed because Trump said the best is yet to come. Okay, well, I mean, I would like to think that if people are successful in the next few years in life, that really wouldn't upset you much. But, there's one thing about this world, it's all walks of life. So you never know what's going to piss somebody off. Somebody being successful and getting up out of debt or something might piss somebody off that's in debt. You never know what's around the corner. I do think that the next couple of years things will start getting a little bit better. I'm just not sure that we'll maintain the momentum because the division is being applied hard, just like the attacks to RFK Jr. are being applied hard. These DC grand juries and the corrupt judges coming out, it's coming out hard because it's they know they have either America's going to stand it and we're going to go back to being American and a constitutional republic kind of, and we're going to head in that direction, and if we hand it over, it's a one and done deal. There won't be another shot at the dessert bowl. I can tell you that. Oh no, see that's, but it's okay, Pat. I mean, I'm no offense, and I'm going to say ma'am because I'm going to assume female. If not, that's cool. Correct me, and I can apologize and correct myself. But I'm used to kind of that's more like the liberal attack, because I don't agree. I guess you're going to reach and throw me over into the Q-tard type thing where it's trust the plan. Trump's got a plan because I said something positive about him. And see, and that's the kind of division that you worry about is that programmed kind of brainwashing. It's like, where did we get so judgmental? It wasn't that way 15 years ago. So if somebody said something, somebody didn't just grab them and throw them into a pen. Now it's like, if you agree with something that he did, all of a sudden I'm some kind of Q-tard or something. And it's like, no, maybe that's part of the channels you're following along with. Maybe you're kind of dipping into some of those. And so it keeps that invigorated. I don't know, because I thought the Q-tard shit was, I said that years ago. Trust the plan, trust the plan. I'm like, man, whatever, dude. So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, but I get it. People get upset. They don't. There's the negativeness vibe in the world is just here. It's the devil's playground. So to have a little spark of positivity is always going to cause a resistance. So that's why if there's any mention of anything positive, it's going to get shot down. There's going to be the counter. And it is what it is. I probably used to react different before, but now it just doesn't, because it's, man, the media, this digital media has people so jacked. It's unbelievable. You watch people, and I know by age, It's not that I even have to know it. It's by age level. I know what they were exposed to. So I know it's like, what? Really? And so you watch the shift and it's like, oh, wow. Oh, no, she's here. No, I'm just picking. What's up, deplorable? Stopped buying meat at Walmart years ago. I've never bought. We never understood the concept. It's like, you were a department store. What do you mean you're going to sell meat? Where does that come from? So that just seems self-explanatory. A department store starts selling refrigerated products. It's like, I'm not sure about this. So where did you get it? Where does it come from? And it's, I'm really not into meat being shipped all the way across the country, shipped out, come back overseas, shipped back across the country to then end up in a distribution hub. Not my version of decent food. That's why I don't even do fast food shit no more. No group hugs. I can't bribe you, waving tacos under your nose, change your mind. Uh-oh, Billy's throwing around tacos. Well, I came in looking for a hug. I'm not up for it. WTF, that about. That right there is why no group hugs. Lord have mercy. Hey, Miss Tammy. Morning. Happy Friday. TGIF. I don't know. I think it's still up in the air. Might actually get some little man time this weekend. Not sure. Gotta wait and find out. My son said something about maybe getting him, or maybe having to cover for somebody at work so then he wouldn't have him. So I guess I just don't know till it happens. But that's okay. I get stoked up just in case. And if nothing happens, I just hold it up till the next time he's here and just can't wait. It's going to be a long morning for a few of you. Your loss. Why is it going to be a long morning? What, do you need a group hug? Do you need a hug? Poor little deplorable chicken hen. Poor little chicken hen. Here, chicky. Do you need a little scratch? Is that what it is? I know the chickens out there like the little chest. You like a little chest rub. You want to scratch right there, and OMG, man, OMG. I know what to buy. I just can't save my family. They still asleep. Well, I think a lot of people don't pick up on some of it because I think it's in the delivery of the message. And why do I have to pay attention? I don't have to pay attention. You can't tell me how to live my life. My brain, my choice. Oh, man. The world's a crazy place. Ooh. World's going cray. I don't know that we need that one. Let's see what's next. Hey, here's a Friday song. This is a Friday song. We'll jam out to this little Friday song. I don't know. It's a good remake. I got to process my thoughts. Eric says there's two different types of Walmart distribution centers. One handles non-food and some food items that don't require refrigeration. The other handles cold and frozen. Oh, I know, Eric. Matter of fact, it's a young guy that I had trained at a different job before, and then a few years back, he works at a Walmart frozen distribution thing. I actually make fun of him because he's always got his little blizzard proof coat and shit on because inside there it's so cold. But no, it was the concept of me. It's like, wait a minute, you were a department store. You sold bicycles and toys and clothes, and you got your oil changed. And wait, now all of a sudden I'm going to go over here and buy my burger patties too? This isn't really, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. It's like, why don't you still go to the grocery store for the groceries and go to the department store for the hardware shit? I don't know. Just seems weird. Oh, yeah, no, got you. It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't going to live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. Well, okie doke. Roger that. Hey, because it's Friday, and for some people, it's payday.
Tape's rolling.
Hey, what's up, gang? Morning. All right, hey, September 5th, 2025.
Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. I said I just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. If you feel like working hard today, just step in my shoes and take my place. I was born my papa's son. When I hit the ground, I was on the run. With one right hand and the other behind, you can have yours, just give me mine. And I'm dog barking in the middle of the night, my hand in my pocket, everything's alright. Alright.
Hey, Hook, you think I ought to wipe all the points fresh and start it all over again? Kind of a different round of people. Well, someone. Still a chunk going now. Hey, it's Friday. Fantastic Friday. You know why it's fantastic? Because you're just amazing. Fantastic. You're awesome. Points on the Streamlabs stuff. Hard and fresh. on to the next. We'll just see. I'm not even sure myself at this point what's coming up next. But it is a fantastic Friday. You guys are gonna make it today. Y'all ain't ready for that one. Hey, here you go. Too bad. Where's old Garrett? He was talking about Tim Montana. Here's a little Tim Montana action.
It's the devil you know, and the devil you don't. One's in your head, and one's in your soul.
That was that AI bot that comes by every now and then.
It's been the same damn thing. Still chasing something I can't see. It's the devil you know, and the devil you don't. I'm going out of my head, living my life on the ledge. I'm out here playing with fire. Who's gonna save me tonight? The devil you know, the devil you don't. The devil you know, the devil you don't. The lies that you tell, the secrets you keep. They live in the dark till you go to sleep. Keep singing those nightmare songs. Oh, I want these lines. Come on, I'm going out of my head, living my life on the ledge. I'm out here playing with fire. Who's gonna save me tonight? The devil you know, the devil you don't.
I don't know. I'm almost fixing to hit the next song and see what the next one is. Sometimes I just start hearing the rhythm, like if I just don't get into it, I just can't hear it. Going to the next one. Oh, here you go. It's a good time.
We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland delight, like a bobber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. 80 degrees and the sun ain't even out. We got a spot a couple miles out of town, and when that moon comes up, you know it's going down. We got them folding chairs leaning way back. No other plans other than to relax. We ain't worried about tomorrow from where we at. We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland delight, like a bobber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. Way down here we all got that southern drawl. We take our time when we talkin', hey y'all. Yeah, it don't take much for us to have it all. That's right. Something about a night is clear, makes your problems disappear. So we just gonna stay right here and let the world go by. We just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland delight, like a bobber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time. There's something about a night this clear that makes your problems disappear. So we just gonna stay right here and let the world go by. We just just trying to catch a good time, even if it takes all night, all night. Pass that bottle around the campfire, sipping apple pie moonshine, apple pie moonshine. Yeah, we picking on them guitars just right. Everybody singing Dixieland Delight, like a barber on a wet line. We just trying to catch a good time, trying to catch a good time, good time, trying to catch a good time, good time. Yeah, we're trying to catch a good time, good time, good time, trying to catch a good time, good time. Oh, I think I got a bite.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell, let's just go with another one. I think that's the main thing, is a little bit of jam. It's a Friday. It's a lackluster Friday.
Raised in the holler, inherited the problems of a name drug through the mud. Broke as you guess, yeah, you know you can't fix that bulldog in your blood. Dust in the bag and no dust on the bottle, bet your tail gets dragging when you hit the bottom of that hill, Billy. How you feeling on that hill, Billy? Living higher than a buzzard on a limb on the top of that hill, Billy. Come on down from that hill, Billy. Before them pills and a cold mass whiskey, leave you 6 feet deep on that hill, Billy. Spoon feed in the hurt, put you down in the dirt, dig until you wanna let go. Backsliding again, cause the only way to get up to heaven is to dance with the devil. Low on dopamine, reaching for a remedy, even though you know it means falling off the wagon. Hillbilly, how you feeling?
Hey, what's up, Chuck? Morning, sir. Fantastic Friday.
What's up, 6 feet deep on that hill, Billy.
Right on, Chuck. Fixing some breakfast. Enjoying some post-argument quiet here. So, did it just kind of die down with a agree to disagree? Or is it a remaking of the breakfast because the breakfast didn't go very well? I used to live not far from where Alabama was. They have a museum there in Fort Payne, Alabama. Yep. The Dixieland Delight. I know, and I remember back then, that would be called the new country back then. And now this newest country I don't know what's wrong with it, man. Tuck says, I didn't start it, I did end it. Home fries and eggs. No email. No email. No email. Oh man, I tell you, shit. I've been up since like 1:30. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. Yeah, the new country sucks. Blue says no log out on my Facebook. I don't like much country music post 1990. There's. I could probably go a little bit longer. Maybe it starts. You know what? I'm kind of with you from right in there. It starts really dwindling down to where I don't know. I'd probably actually have to think about something current and going, yeah, I guess that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I do like my little dude, the new dude that I've been hooked up with, the James Hilton dude. His kind of like some of his vibe on stuff. Oh, all right, Rescue. Do you need to fuss this AM? No, not really. Nah, it's a Friday. And fussing just don't really do nothing, so. I know I wish I could just jam off of whatever I found enjoyable in the library, but they just, some of them are, man, they just like YouTube. That still just gets me. I don't know. Maybe one day it'll smooth itself out or something. I don't know. I think this digital division's here for good. What do you mean, dang it? What do you want? Oh, you want griping or something? I'm definitely not a fan of country when they gave me that. Oh yeah. Well, that's just part of that disseminating American culture and breaking a nation apart. It's part of that core stuff, man. I gotta say, I was watching a deal, and they were talking about an old interview way back, and I can't remember the secretary of. I think it was Secretary of Defense at the time, or Secretary of the Army, and it might have been back with the FDR days, and he said that he warned. Matter of fact, there's actually the story how they locked him up because he started saying how the communists were already infiltrating different layers. And I've always thought that our freedoms and when this country got established, there was always a target on our back because you just don't you don't change the dynamic of places without it paying the price. There's people always going to have a grudge. Somebody's always looking to chop you down somewhere. You're ornery. Yeah. Oh, I could. I mean, trust me, there's so much stupid shit, it don't take you. I guarantee you, I could just pull up YouTube and click on a thumbnail, give it anywhere from 30 seconds, and there's probably something stupid already starting. And you just look at the representation, so it's easy. Yuri, oh yeah, I've seen that one too. That's that semi-bald guy with the black rim glasses that was doing that interview. But it just, yeah. And the digital platform just makes it so much easier because now you don't actually second guess yourself. See, if you start kind of having anxiety or stress in the old days, well, if your like whole community wasn't down with that vibe, then a lot of times you could kind of disseminate through that, do your own discernment and kind of be like, okay, no, I think I'm just getting a little wound up, because you just kind of notice how other people really aren't. The digital platform removes all that. Now, because you see something on the internet, you actually will assume that it has a bigger attention than what it really does. It's like when people buy the likes and they buy the follow, that they're just trying to set an image. They're trying to sell a narrative. And a good example of just how part of the delusion goes is look at with the UFO stuff and the Ryan Doty guy. When you really dig into his whole path, he was the orchestrator of a lot of it intentionally to create it. So it's just, and then you just look at other things, other people's intent. Some people just, you got to remember, there's just ugly people nowadays. So you got people, that's when the computers came on, people always thought it was like a criminal that was going to do the virus or the malware on the computer. Like, man, no, there's people that just enjoy doing mischief and then causing people mayhem, no pick on mayhem there, but then that's back when anarchy actually meant chaos, and it didn't mean some weird utopia world where everything's cool and we're just going to name it anarchy. But hey, it's 2025. The digital age has redefined a lot of shit. Because now you can make the video look cooler than the reality. What's up, Pilgrim? What's up, man? It's a fantastic Friday. All the lurkers, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it works for you. All you mother cluckers, going to make it a fantastic Friday today. I just know you are. People addicted to playing with that chat GTP and AI, I know that. Oh, man, and you got to be careful of that, because that shit ain't always 100%. You got to double check. You got to check and recheck. I will say that's the one thing I like about the Grok on X, is if you do ask, well, then at the bottom, here's all the links of where it's got, well, then you can kind of see in his eye. So, and you always, anything serious, double check it, because, yep, can't rely on just the first thing you see. Blue says, I've not forgot you, son, just a little longer. Pathetic any day you pick Swiffy over Beyonce. Oh, it's pathetic any day you pick either one of them. It was a pathetic day when that was your only choice, Billy. $100 Chiefs win Super Bowl because, no, that actually might be why they lose, though, Michael, because the drama sells better. And it'll be the demise, and oh, no. They'll feel sorry for him. A lot of sympathy. Hell no, I don't play. No touching, no good, no nothing. It's not. Oh, so y'all talking about doing what? Are you talking about getting on the frisky chat GTP type thing? And yeah, okay, that's different. I thought you meant like looking stuff up, but yeah, I do not participate in no conversation with no chat GTP. Sorry, just don't me no sabe, man. Why? Just so that the AI can learn more about you and adapt some kind of persona about you that might get put out. Because every keystroke is then stored and stashed away. Damn, I think we need some tunes, man. Hey, it's a fantastic Friday, y'all. It's September 5th, 2025. And let's see what we got temperature-wise. In the most awesome pines in southeast Texas, look at us. We're at 75 degrees. Looks like we're going on up into the mid-upper 90s. Typical Texas weather. It's the big state. Morning, Miss Sherry. Fantastic Friday. Welcome all you mother cluckers. Hey, let's just jam just for a moment. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab whatever. Hey, however you're starting your fantastic Friday, refresh that shit and let's get this party started.
The Holy Ghost, raised on field hollow with your spirit in my bones. I turned 15, I was lost to the Pentecost. I felt a woman's breast and heard sway by the stones. Next thing you know, Lord, I'm in a band. We come from East Texas, that river bottom land. Hotter than a burnout tree and too drunk to stand. Cowboy hats and no guitars and Copenhagen cans. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rocking. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rocking. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rocking. Gonna die rocking. Gonna die rocking. Take my hand, I'm gonna take you to a place that ain't the promised land. It's got everything you want, baby, but nothing's for sale. It's a lost highway, it's a California hotel. It's where the ones who came before, they paid it with their lives. They gave their souls to rock and roll. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rockin'. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rockin'. I'm gonna rock until I die. I'm gonna die rockin'. Gonna die rockin'. Gonna die rockin'. Some people chasing that almighty dollar. Some people drugged to life by their blue collar. Some people searching, never knowing who to be. Well, they run around this crazy town. I tell you that ain't me. I'm mostly stoned, hold up in this old house alone. Kick back and let my troubles go. Say, what does that get you? Well, how does this hit you? Ain't nothing weighing on my mind tonight. I'm mostly stoned. She called to tell me how everything's been going. Condo downtown finally got her big promotion. I'm kinda busy, girl, gonna have to call you back. What was that? How am I? Yeah,
Hey, morning, Mama Red. It's good to see you. I hope you've been doing great. I've been doing awesome, man. I've been just doing awesome. God has been great.
Kick back and let my troubles go. Say, what does that get you? Well, how does this hit you? Ain't nothing weighing on my mind tonight. I'm mostly stoned. I'm mostly stoned. Head up in a smoke cloud, watching vinyl spin around. High up on the mountain now, nothing gonna take me down. Head up in a smoke cloud, watching vinyl spin around. High up on the mountain now, nothing gonna take me down. I'm mostly stoned.
Damn it,
Hold
Sherry.
up in this old house alone.
That's hardcore right there. $38 for a
Kick
can
back
of
and
coffee.
let my troubles
That's some badass
go.
coffee
Say,
though, I
what does
bet, huh?
that get you?
That's
Well,
high dollar
how
shit
does
right there.
this hit you?
You
Ain't
high
nothing
roller.
weighing on my mind tonight. I'm mostly stoned. Hold up in this old house alone. Kick back and let my troubles go. Say, what does that get you? Well, how does this hit you? Ain't nothing weighing on my mind tonight. I'm mostly stoned. I'm mostly stoned. I'm mostly stoned. I'm mostly stoned.
It's a fantastic Friday. And by the way, Miss Sherry, I sat there, I got to own up to this. And here, I got to make sure I do my camera too, because I got to do it to your face, because I got to own up, because I sat there and poked fun at you at $37.99. But then I realized that for this big can of Folgers, the big can, I pay like $35 for it. For that size can, which is the 43 and a half ounces, 2 pounds, 11 and a half ounces. So 43 and a half ounces. So sorry, poke fun at you, and hell, I'm doing the same damn thing. Look at, just goes to show you how quick it is to kind of go, oh, and then realize you're doing the same damn thing. Oh wow, really? Well, see, I gotta order mine online, so that's probably what it is. I get screwed because it's online, but that's the drawback to the one vehicle life. But that would be a whole lot better price. I want to say I probably ought to look at that again. That might have been for two. Maybe that was for two. I think it was for two. What's up, zombie? Morning, sir. Morning. See, how expensive is that, Tuck? How expensive is that Cafe Bustelo? Yes, very much so, ma'am. Nothing, Roni. That's my weapon of choice, sir. I think maybe, hey, maybe that's what it is. Maybe YouTube just had a thing out for my Folgers Classic Roast. That's why they took that down. It wasn't so much the coffee cup they felt threatened by as it was the Classic Roast. Because the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Same price, regular coffee. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what our local Walmart.com sells it for. Let's see. Yeah, Walmart's got it for $28.80. Apparently, it was $37.04. Now you can get the 40-ounce canister for $21.94. But for 3.5 more ounces, you can pay $7 more. I tell you, man, sometimes you sit there and look at the price and you go, wait, and then you add up some stuff and you go, that don't make no sense. That's no bueno por cacamín. Okay, I'm missing chat. What's up, Joey? What's up, man? Hey, here, I'll throw the link out there. What's up, Joey? That's if you feel like it, Joey. I ain't putting no pressure. Okay, so now, and I asked Tuck something, and then I didn't even pay attention to ask me if he answered me. There is a brick of Cafe Bustelo Espresso. It's 6.62, but the one I'm using costs like $5 because I bought it a few years ago, rotating my preps. Gotcha. So when you're talking the brick, so I take it that Cafe Bustelo, it comes in that vacuum pack brick style. Oh, I just read it. Never mind. What's up, Savage Lee? Morning, sir. Mr. 1911. He answered my own question. I'm driving to work in the truck with a coworker. Are you going live tomorrow morning? It depends on if we got Little Man or not. If Little Man comes to visit, then internet, I don't even worry about it. Hell, I don't even pay attention to my phone on Little Man weekends. The moment's all about him. So just depends. If not, then I might. Swing 43.5. Yeah, 43.5 ounces. I drink the Folgers Black Silk. Ooh, no, I tried it. It just, I don't know. Wasn't a fan. But then again, I'm kind of, some things I guess I'm kind of an asshole on, and I'm set in my ways. Zombie, that car video was cool yesterday. Is that a kick car? Oh, see? Zombie done did a video and I missed it. swing. There we go. Now I'm subbed to old zombie. All right, now I got to get caught up in chat. I forgot I'd had chat froze until all of a sudden I see this little round thing pop at the bottom of the window. There's also in canisters and the instant is it? Ooh man, but instant's nasty. Vacuum pack 10 ounce. Ah, cool. I'm not sure. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Roger that, Joey. I got you. Roger that, brother. No worries. I have no true preference. I just drink coffee. It depends. Depends on the environment. If I'm out and about, type, whatever, then yeah, you kind of, I'll sip it. And if it's tolerable, fine. If not, then I'll just drink water, call it a day. It's like, damn. It's like that weak ass gas station shit that you look at the bottom of the cup and it's like, man, muddy water is even darker than this. Cafe Bustelo is an espresso grind, more of a powder, not the same as regular. Oh, okay. So it's not the coffee grounds. Pumpkin spice is not coffee. Nope. Stick with the Folgers. That's it, zombie. Hey, I will say it's funny because hell, I grew up on oh man, here I just went blank. I was fixing to say it, and it's like it was right there. Chicory. Yeah. And it was mainly over there at Baton Rouge and New Orleans. That whole little stretch. I used to ride with my dad over there, and I'd always flex and act like I was some tough kid. So when they'd stop for coffee or stuff, I would always get the chicory in that little teacup shit. Man, that bitter as crap. But that's okay. I learned to toughen it up and just make a man out of you. Savage says I'm going to lurk for a bit, still doing chores. Roger that, roger that. Shits, I'm starting to sound fancy. Mostly I drink Aldi instant. I like good coffee and I cannot lie. But I still drink lame coffee. Desperation sets in, doesn't it, Tuck? The white chocolate cafe mocha. Let's see, what was that again? A Venti mocha frappuccino double blended no whip. There's my spill of the fancy foo-ha-ha drinks. And I actually had to have a friend teach me that line just so I knew what to ask. We do know coffee in Louisiana. Well, see, I think the reason why y'all know coffee is because your other choice was chicory, and that's some bitter, gnarly stuff, man. That is an acquired taste all in its own. No way. Michael, say it ain't so. Battlefield says, people like what they like, and they dislike what they dislike. And we've been confused all this time, wondering why things I didn't like. And the things that I liked, and now I understand. because people just like what they like and dislike what they dislike. It all makes perfect sense now. Oh yeah, I have a friend who used to make awesome pumpkin muffins with buttercream frosting. Woo, son, look at you. Right hook, chicory's an acquired taste. Yeah, but see, that's just it, zombie. You produce the folders in New Orleans. I know. See, because your choice was chicory, and so that was your innovation took over. See, this is what tough times call. It brings out the best of us, and then we come up with cool, better ideas like folders instead of chicory. See, it makes you innovative. It's like, here, drink this shit in the morning. Man, there's got to be a better way. And it just makes you think of a better way. And bam, Folgers, classic roast on the scene. Save the day. Cold brew, ice, turbo shot, a little mocha, and a little creamer. All one long word there, Eric. Okay, well, let me put it like this, Michael. If you ever get down around Louisiana and you get in some place and they go, hey, and you say, I want some coffee. And they say, well, you want light or dark? Say you want the dark coffee. Just say you want the dark coffee, and then don't bitch or gripe about the size of the cup that it comes in, because it won't take you but one sip to realize why that cup is smaller than all the other common natural coffee cups. And it's because you're not going to drink that shit at the same volume you're going to drink regular coffee. So it's more like a little sake cup is what you get the dark coffee in. Or at least used to. Now, that was a while back. So, hey, man, it is 2025. Hell, people have lost sight of their gender nowadays. So I don't know what the hell happens anymore. Community coffee. Chicory doesn't have, no, it doesn't need caffeine. The taste is going to get you going. Just that bitterness. Yeah. And boy, it's got a kick. Next thing you know, you're motivated. Miss Tammy, he says, I need the black silk folders. See, I tried the black silk. I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know. It tasted weaker. But I have a tendency to do real strong coffee. So I am definitely not the guy at the office that everybody asks to make coffee. I can tell you that. If I make a pot of coffee around the shack, then it usually gets drank about halfway down by myself. And then after that, then they start adding water to water it down. Yeah. Hell, I used to fill the basket up. That basket was that deep. I put that much grounds in it, fill that bad boy up. It was the missus kind of cut me back going, you just go right through that so much. Why you put so much? And then I think it was during the surgery, she took me down to 3 scoops on a 12-cup pot. And I just slowly adjusted to it without realizing it. So morning the egg haul, 12. Ooh, a cool dozen. Roger that, Savage. Schmoo. I grab a Cuban coffee now and then. Just half Cuban. Sometimes she makes half Cuban coffee. Cafe Cubano. Coffee walks all the time. Right. And you peek out the blinds all day after drinking it. Right. Oh man, I need to put that down. A friend of mine used to say he likes his coffee, likes his women hot and without someone else's. Oh well, yeah. It's kind of sad and scary in a way that he was in an environment that he had to explain that. You know, it's like I don't know what kind of friends have you had. I thought I had some strange ones. Just not that strange. Chaos introduced me to adding cookie butter to my coffee. It adds a bit of a taste and a bit of sweetness to it. Alrighty then. What's up, No Quarter? Morning. You feeling better these days? Legs doing better? I have coffee in my EDC. Oh Lord, I ain't even reading that one out loud. Hell, I was hoping I was going to be the missus making it. Hers ought to be coming soon. So what's that one under? Is that under the? Oh man, which one is that one? They always pick the name so close to the other pricks that it's. Damn. That's who I thought they were talking about, but then there's another name. No, I've never tried their coffee. My son got me one of their coffee cups, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool, but I'm not really a fan of theirs. I got mixed feelings, man. They were kind of weak minded and went into the whole orange man bad thing and donating to the Democrat shit and stuff. So they kind of lost me as a fan. Damn it. Damn. Chair roller got stuck. Yeah, who's the other one? Who's the one that Jared promotes and stuff, and quite a few others. Nikki, the other gun show, 2A Amendment channel, Liberty Doll lady. What's the name of that one? It's in Florida, but it's not Black Rifle, but I think it's Blackout. Oh, Blackout. There you go. That's it, Michael. Blackout Coffee. I had Goon Squad coffee. I liked it. Never tried Black Rifle. It goes on sale at Walmart. Might try it one day. It figures Black Rifle is off in Walmart, being the Democratic donors that they are. That's my only thing, man, is like, I mean, I don't understand, dude. Typical politics might have been one thing, but dude, things went so upside down in 16 that it's like it became obvious, and it was like, holy shit, dude, that's like a whole party that's going shit crazy. And then they donating into them. And so it's like, so you're actually trying to help get them into office. Oh, wow. Yeah, screw you. So that was kind of, it's like most of the movies nowadays ain't the same because you got all the actors, the singers, all the different people got up there wanting to tell you how much you suck because you didn't want to get some shit stuck in your body, you know? how you ought to just be wheeled out the emergency room on a gurney and left out there to non-alive yourself, you know. And it just, all that rhetoric just changed my viewpoints, because it's, once again, it's people's character, man. And it's like, they know how people felt. They should have come out and said something. I'm not a very forgetting kind of person. Tammy says, yep, sitting in my closet, same thoughts. Down F Walmart. Need a work from home job. Right, Tuck? They stepped in it and danced on their own table. The Kool-Aid. Tammy, unfortunately, I don't have many other options. Well, that's us. I mean, I don't like what Walmart has turned into and what they stand for, none of that. But for some things, it's the only place we got, because other than that, everything else is an hour away, easy. So we do have 2 grocery stores where but some of the stuff is just high enough that we've got to go get it from Walmart just to save the money. But next year, if I can get back to hitting a lick and making a buck instead of this Social Security shit, then maybe we can go back to being a little bit more picky. Which is not like we do a lot down there, because we don't go through a lot of shit. Hell, it's just us. Still, so many companies just use you up and throw you away. Yep. Used to work at a Walmart distribution center, one of the most heartless companies towards its employees. It is now, man. What a big difference. The missus used to work at a Walmart way back. And man, when Sam died, it all changed. Them kids that were raised with money didn't respect the effort put in to earn it. And then when outside investors got involved, it's all about the money. Whew, I almost didn't think I was going to catch that one. There's another one. Excuse me. There you go. Mrs. made it. Okay. Oh man, there might even be another one. Might have to prepare. It's just on the hinges of one, and it was like, I know it's going to happen. And it's probably going to happen right in mid stride. Michael says Walmart ain't all that bad. There's pros and cons to everything. Yeah, they've kind of reached more cons than pros, though, to be quite honest. You know, overall, to me, it's like when they went in there and they did the whole cashier lines and then never hired all the cashiers. And then all of a sudden, half of them become self-checkouts. Prices don't change. You know, the quality of it, they people just walk off in there barefoot in their freaking thong or whatever. And it's just, you got all your support animals that go in there, and it changed. I mean, that's, even in a rural area, if you want to experience what city life would be like, just go off into the local Walmart. There you go. That's just not for me. I prefer not to, if at all possible. As long as we got a hardware store, a lumber store, an auto store, and a grocery store, it really limits the need to go to Walmart. I used to deliver to a Walmart in Terrell, and they're all very nice there, Walmart. There might be some nice stores, but it's the philosophy and the way that they do their employees. You know, they literally go out of their way to try to keep employees from getting to become a full time. And I just think that's kind of shitty too. But I get you. Eric said my ex emailed me and said she went to Walmart and the checkout girl was a real bitch. I emailed her back and said, "You used the self checkout again, didn't you?" Damn. Blue says each one's different here depending on side of town. Holy crap! Oh well, yeah, you're in a big enough area. You got more than one Walmart. That's what cracks me up with some of these cities, man. Hell, they got a damn half a dozen Walmarts. It's like, you know, you're pretty damn big when you got a half a dozen Walmarts. Literally, Hyman, who is illiterate, spoke. Oh wow, Tuck. Cheaper than a movie and 10 times more entertaining. Yeah, but Walmart is probably one of the few places you can go and get something that Ajax won't wash off. I'm just saying. I'm sure if you did a side-by-side comparison between Walmart and Amazon, you would think you would come up worse. Who would you think would come out worse and would come out? Oh, Amazon will come out on top. Because people don't even have to leave their house for Amazon. And to be honest, Walmart could probably be more competition online, except for the Walmart.com is just, it's stupid. So, yep. And I think if you compared them, Amazon, because Amazon, well, by numbers as far as financial numbers, Amazon does bigger numbers than Walmart. So just the numbers speak for it. Yeah, they'll probably end up getting absorbed, zombie. If we don't slow this roll down, but that'll be the next little step up to the one world government. Till they slowly absorb all the businesses into just a handful of main corporations that then all have the same shareholders. So kind of like a BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard type setup. Walmart is where women wear their tightest clothing. Yeah, but that it almost makes you want to make laws against put requirements on some clothing. Sometimes and Walmart would be a good place to see that. It's like, damn, should we have like some kind of requirements before you can purchase that kind of clothing? Not in Oklahoma. Walmart delivers here too, not to me, but in general. The people of Walmart eye roll, not the workers, right? Pajamas to Walmart. Yep. Oh, here, man, because we have the lake, so we have, kind of a lake town that's over around the lake, and so they're going to the Walmart. So, shoot, man, you're liable to see pasties over just nipples, a thong, carrying some little mop dog as their support dog with bows in its ears and shit. and they're just flaunting through the damn store, going up and down the grocery aisles, and you're just like, oh, wait, man, what? Really? And then you just see all the other ones, and you just kind of go, man, how much y'all are just touching all the damn food? That's why I don't understand why people would buy food at Walmart. I mean, think about the handling of the food. As long as they never merge all trucking companies into Swift, I'm good. Spandex is a privilege, not a right, just saying. Dang. Well, if you go into any supermarket near Fort Lauderdale Beach, you might see women shopping in bikinis, including thongs. Try the Publix on 17th Street Causeway. Don't crash your cart. Oh, Lord. Leggings are for women with a butt, not for women with a long back. Where the leggings just keep going up. Wait for the day Walmart doesn't have customers in the store, order online and pick it up, or they deliver it. Oh, well, they are already kind of starting to do that nowadays, Eric. The missus showed me that. I don't know. It's been a little bit. I rode with her into town one day, and as we're going in, we're passing by, and there's these new spots that are there by the building, but they all have these little signs on them and stuff, and there's big long rows, and I'm like, oh, wow, what is that? And oh, well, that's the new pickup spots. And I'm like, what? Well, and she goes, yeah, it's like the Lowe's where you order it online, and then you can just pull up there and tell them you're here. And sure enough, dude, while we're sitting there, the little side door opens up. Here comes somebody with a cart, pushing it on out, goes out to this car, talks to them, and I'm like, see, this is, how do we get here? The person just sits in the car. Oh, yeah. Reaches down and pops the hatch thing back there and just sits there while the person wheels around there and just puts shit in the back of their car, shuts it, and then wheels back beside and goes, all right, thank you. And I'm thinking, really? So somebody else just manhandled all your shit and like that doesn't bother you? It's like, yeah. But then, I don't know. Dude, you start zooming out on some of this shit and you kind of go, yeah, we're just in a lost society. That's what's happening. Dude, we got car manufacturers that are now putting sensors in to remind the person in the driver's seat that, hey, you got a kid back there, by the way, because, we got to remind you that you kind of produced this child and it's sitting back there. We don't want you to forget it while you go in to get your mocha frappe or go to work or wherever, so we literally we're going to cater to that. Snatching kids from parents, and that just goes by without anybody blinking an eye. It's like, wait, the state just passed a law. They can come and take your kid because they think they're another gender and you don't agree as the parent. And it's like, yep, how the hell does that happen? I guess with the same stupidity that we put a little dinger or alarm thing going, hey, you got a kid in the back. You got a kid. Oh, that's right. Hey, little Susie, sorry, I'll get you out. What? OMG, man. People are stupid. That's it, Pilgrim. People are stupid. I want to check dates on stuff and make sure no dent. And by the way, morning, Teresa. I'm sorry, I meant to say that a while ago, but I was in like a mid-stride, so that just kind of sat on the sidelines. Now, see, I can ignore her, so I don't have to say morning to her for a while intentionally just because, well, we all know how she is. Now, what's up, kiss off? Morning, ma'am. But, I mean, think about that, man. Just the stuff we hand over. Oh, well, here, I want that ease of use. I want that comfort. Yeah, I'll give up that freedom for some security, It's like that, People don't even want to get their own damn groceries, man. They literally got people that deliver groceries to your residence, and then they let them in to actually go put it in the refrigerator and freezer and pantry. Yeah, I'm sorry. So do you want to? But then again, you're talking about a society that when Facebook came on the scene, everybody wants to post how they're going on vacation and we're going down here and I'm taking a bath and I'm having supper and look, we're going to this movie and then, get burglaries breaking left and right because people are just putting their shit all up on the damn internet. Oh, hey, I'm going on a cruise this weekend, y'all. This is going to be a blast. I won't be at my house at all. Can y'all see all my shit in the living room? Yeah, okay, you see all my shit in the garage? Because I ain't going to be here come Friday. I'm going on a cruise, y'all. Come back and your shit's gone. And it's like, I can't believe that happened. What? Are you freaking disconnected? Like, plug that shit back in, man. You just need to get back to reality. It just like, how does this go so wrong? What's up, everybody? It's a fantastic Friday. And if nobody's told you that you are loved, you are loved. The creator of the universe loves you. And I try to love you. Nah. I appreciate all you mother cluckers. Even the ones that don't even talk. I appreciate them just listening. Them being here embraces me with a warmth of comfort. Okay, that's about as mushy as that shit's going to get. We're probably going to need some more jam now. That felt all kinds of mushy shit. Let's see. We need to go here. We need to go here. We need to go here. And then where are we going to go? Oh, not there. Go here. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, don't be trying calling me out, man. Don't be trying to call me out. And thanks, Blue. Blue, I like you. Well, this is a good remake, and I can get away with playing this one. So, I still got the silly emoticons. Hey, morning, Tony. What's up? What zombie? You don't think people can take you to that shit, man? Why do you think I can drop down to 8 people listening? It just, all I got to do is key in on the right thing, and they're like, oh my God, and it scatters. So I'm almost like going down into one of the HUD housings down there and cutting on the kitchen light, and you can just watch everything just scatter. It's like, oh, damn. I thought it had dark paneling. Nope, it's white sheetrock. What's up, redneck prepper? Morning, sir. Morning. Very true, Eric. We got to call the house out. It's just respectful. I can tell Teresa was listening. Hey, let's see. So I got to get something to drink. I don't know. I might even just make another damn pot of coffee. Hell, I knocked that pot of coffee off by 4 o'clock this morning. So if I do another one, I just got to be sure and drink plenty of water. Flush that stuff out. So I think I'm going to make me some coffee. YouTube is really getting on my nerves, holding comments that have nothing wrong with them. Yeah, I don't understand the goofy shit that they do. By the way, y'all be in all messages or live chat. If you're in top chat, you're just cowering down to the YouTube overlords. So I mean, if you know, if you're subservient to YouTube, then I get it. I don't want to push you out of your comfort zone. Hey, here's a little bit of jam. So refresh your cups, get whatever. Be back with you here in just a minute. I'm gonna make me some more coffee, some Folgers Classic Roast. Thank you very much. Hey, it's a little Dirty Honey, a remake. Last Child.
Take me back to South Tallahassee. Down across the bridge to my sweet sassafras. Can't stand up on my feet in the city. I gotta get back to the real nitty gritty. Yes and no, sir, don't come close. My home, sweet home, can't catch no dose of my hot tail, boom, tag, sweat. I'm ready to make a silk purse from a jet pocket in his ear with a face and a beer. Oh, sweet Get out of the field, put the mule in the stable. My she's cooking, got the eats on the table. Hate's in the city, but my love's in the meadow. Hands on the plow, but my feet's in the ghetto. Stand up, sit down, don't do nothing, it ain't no good. Boss man stuffing it down, their throats full of paper notes, and the baby's crying. The city's the lion to feed, rocking the street. Oh, sweet, oh, Mama, take me home, sweet home. I was the last child, just a punk in the street. I was the last child, just a punk in the street. I was the last child, just a punk in the street. I was the last child, just a punk in the
All right, Miss Shirley, make it a good day, ma'am. Thanks for coming by. Keep your head on a swivel. Pick up something extra if you go to the store, and be sure and check your smoke detector and your carbon monoxide detector and your fire extinguisher. Little peyote. All righty, Michael. Be safe. Keep it between the mustard and the mayo, sir. Keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day. Help somebody smile. Tell Chaos I said good morning. And Tony, I don't really know on the overall as far as down here, because in Texas, you know that's not the legal stuff. So we have the dispensary stuff, but this is the THCA swing zero zerb, and this is 7 grams for $60. So yeah. And who knows what's going to come of that, because our retarded Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has just got this hard on for anything. Definitely a little higher, because that's 7 grams for $60, and so you're getting an OZ for 30. So definitely a major price difference. Not to mention, yours is the legit. This is just the hybrid THCA stuff. At only pro psychedelics. I don't use them, but I do think they should be decriminalized. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Planning something for you. A is added for legalized confusion. Kind of, sorta. It's dumbed down. The maturity of that plant supposedly gets cut off at, like, I think it's 0.3% or some shit like that. I know that there's people that get to take advantage of that fact that, you know, it's not legit. Hey, Carolina Country Homestead. Morning, ma'am. And yes, Tony, that would be cool. Yeah, but then I got to get back down here, and that becomes the paranoid trip. And now that I said that out loud, I wouldn't be able to say when and what or nothing. Oh, that's the stuff that you can get for right now down here at the smoke shop that's legal in Texas. It's a platinum edition. Oh, come on, zoom in, man. Really? Get real. There it goes. Platinum edition, extreme potent, produced in compliance with the Farm Bill 7606 of the Agricultural Act of 2004. This product may cause impairment, not for sale to anyone under the age of 21. Keep out of reach of children. And then it'll show you a little picture of what the bud should look like. That's the company name, is the 420, and then this is the kind it is. Indoor grown, AAA, blah, blah, blah. Supposedly 56.94%, but it's just, yeah. So anyway, I tried it to see if it was going to help with the nerves. It's a pot, basically. It's a type of pot. So marijuana, Mary Jane, the ganja. The doobs, man. The doobs. The herbs. Just a little herbage. But that's the legal version down here in Texas. It just, I don't know. It doesn't affect my nerves the way that regular stuff does. So it doesn't seem very cost effective to me. Not under that pretense, $60, 7 grams doesn't really have the impact on nerves. Whatever. And then there's kind of butter is better. I got 30 days until I'm going to harvest my weed. It's looking good. Oh, there you go. Chuck, I could probably use a little impairment. Oh, I haven't had a buzz in decades, but I was saying that's one thing. I'm a simple person, and it's like when it comes to that, it I'm not a doctor. I'm not into all that shit, so I don't know all the anatomy bullshit. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know all the chemistry shit. I'm not a neurologist. I don't know all that, but I just know the injuries that I suffered, that I have. I know the pain and the levels and actions that I have, and then I know the helpful nature for me. That would not be a topic for right now. How's that for you? Mistakes were made maybe a long time ago. It is what it is, but that's not the conversation to be had. I'm a natural person. That's all I'll say that. But I would like to see federally and then states. They need to do some damn actual real medical scientific work. Figure out which one of these little terpenes or these little nodes, whatever is doing what. And then we know. And then it's like, okay, so now. But instead they want to act like everything's like the damn weed craze in the 1940s and everybody's going to be like, psychodrama. I bet Carolina loved the suit made that way. Oh, yeah. See, I meant to go back and watch the ending of that to see how that came out. I caught the beginning, and then I can't remember what happened, but then ended up, I think I was asleep. But I remember you had that bowl of your onions and celery, and you had started the pot. You got your phone call, and then somehow I don't remember anything after that. So need to be legal, yeah. Government has no right to tell us what's missing or what we can. Well, that's true. They have and just not saying. Probably another true statement, zombie. A weedologist. Oh no. I just, man, I've been dead twice. That I just there. I ain't trying to make it sound all dramatic and emo-y, but I mean, I've literally, hell, I've been shot, stabbed, ran over, beat up, fallen off of buildings. I've kind of been through the pain gambit, and I know it works, and I don't like the effect of medicines too, because I don't like anything that, like, you got to ride the effect out. It's like alcohol, the meds, they, once you ingest that shit in your system, you got to ride it out, and I don't like that, because then you're literally just buckle up, buttercup, you're in for the ride, and it is what it is, and I don't like that shit. That's why, and then it's like we were talking about that. Is that yesterday or day before yesterday? And I brought some of y'all up, not so much some of y'all, but just YouTube. people I've met and can go right in. Hey, this is what's wrong. Oh, you got, this is what's wrong. We go in there, we surgery, fix that, bam. And yet down here, 3 doctors, and all everybody wants to do is just put you on the pain train. And it's like, I don't need no pain management. I don't want on pills. I don't need on all that shit. And yes, Tony, I wish it was all across the states. Tuck says I'd decriminalize just about all of it, including coke and roids. Yes and no. I will say when it comes to the mind affecting ones like that, do it on your property, do you, boo? So yeah, in that way of decriminalization, I could see. Because you're at your home, but man, hey, if you go to ODing and somebody there calls 911 and they show up, you gonna pay the EMT bill, you paying the ambulance bill. That shit is going to you, or they're putting a lien on your place. And you ever sell that, they're getting their money. You ain't gonna get no free ride. So, because you should have the free right to choose, you shouldn't be free from the consequences. And so, if you make a stupid decision, you should have to pay the stupid price. You shouldn't be saved by taxpayers that are out there working their ass off to choose not to do that. But somehow their tax dollars got to fund all this shit to take care of people that want to just go and experiment with everything. I think that's bullshit. Like, that's basically a Portland thing. Oh yeah, here, we'll just legalize it all. You can do whatever. And it's like, really? So that means the city has to pick up the tab. So when you're in the park tripping out and, you go to OD or some shit, then taxpayers got to pay. And it's like, not to mention the experience that the kids now sit here and watch somebody tripping. I just don't agree with any of that. I mean, heck, cocaine used to be medicine, but the government got a hair. Well, yeah, I mean, hell, Coca-Cola used to actually have Coke in it, But see, it's kind of like we also used to use asbestos as insulation because we thought it was really cool. Then we realized that it's probably not the brightest idea. It seems to have a bad side effect. Well, that's kind of what we did, I think, with some of that. Now, definitely overreach because, like everything, give an inch, they take a mile. When hubby had his heart attack, they zapped him 9 times. The EMT people said he was gone, then zap, and he was screaming my name. That's it. Well, that's me. I got ran over, and then there was a paramedic. I caught at a gas pump that kept peeking around the gas pump at me, and I finally stopped him and said, "Can I help you?" He said, "Well, you look real familiar." And I said, "Well, I kind of been around here for a while." And he said, "No." And he started to turn back and point towards the wreck had happened where I got ran over. And I said, "Oh, you talking about the motorcycle?" I said, "Yeah, that was me." He goes, "Man, I put you on life flight. You were gone." I said, "I don't know when you're going to figure out, he's up to you." It's like, that's why I don't fear death. I don't encourage it per se, but I'm not scared of it. If it's going to happen, it's supposed to happen. If it's not, then, well, I can testify it won't. Right, Tuck? Yeah. Exactly, Tony. The nurse asked him, did he see the light? He said no, but I didn't smell smoke either. Right? There was no brimstone in that aroma. Right, Tony? It was great insulation until we figured out all the bad shit it did. If Coke were legal and pharmaceutical grade, I could use it on really bad days on my feet. It wouldn't interact with my other meds. Mind you, I've never tried Coke. I believe in freedom of choice. Yeah. And see, you know what? And if you did and you stayed there at your place on, your property, your area, you're only affecting yourself. So your choice, it's all you. And that should be, To be honest, I think you ought to be able to shoot guns on wherever you live. Well, not really wherever. I guess if you do live in like these stacked up cities and you're on the 13th floor, it's probably not a good idea for you to shoot a firearm. But hey, all, like these suburbs and neighborhoods and all these people, and they're like, oh, no, you can't fire. Why? if anything happens because of them doing that, then you hold them accountable. See, that's we slowly we're okay with letting go of accountability slowly at a time. What's up, Cherokee? I mean, he, not me. Little coffee news. The U.S. economy adds 22,000 jobs. Unemployment rate hits 4.3 in August as labor market continues going down. Trump sucks. All righty, Cherokee, I reckon. Maybe as things get better in other areas, it'll just make people realize that, wait a minute, why is my state, why is my area sucking? All these other people are, and it's like, wait, oh shit, man, I should have been paying attention locally. Gosh dang it. And then maybe they'll start to fix it. Who knows? Yeah, I can see how that would be weird as a former EMT. That would be odd. Last I seen you, you were dead on payment. Now you're here at a pump. 3. That's it, Savage. That's how it was. I pulled up and I was standing there and I was getting gas. And this guy just kept poking around that pump and looking at me. And then he had ducked back, and then I want to say about 6, 7 times. And I finally jammed him up. Tony says, I've done coke. Don't need no more of that. John Rich had to use his kid to do yard work. Well, when I was a kid, I had to do yard work. OMG, this child slave labor. Oh, actually, it was just called chores when I was growing up, but guys, take it from me, that's mean shit, right? That stuff's addictive, man. So when I have arthritis, if coke were all good, I'd literally rub a little coke paste on my feet on bad days. Numb them bad boys out. Caroline says, Rescue, I have one Savior, Jesus. No man on this earth is going to save us from this crap except us. All at the local level, then up. That's it. Well, that's what kind of gets me sometimes, because people talk about the big, bad federal government, but nobody wants to pay attention to just their local area. And it's like, actually, states have more power than the feds. It's just that people don't participate on the state level, so then the state legislative body hands it over to the feds. In the Democratic ones, anyway. Because as an EMT, we rarely ever knew the outcome of patients we rushed to the hospital. We rarely ever see them again, win, lose, or draw. Yeah. Right? Well, and I will say a lot of times around here, there's usually follow-up around here on some. It just depends. You know, there were times, not even on the EMT side, but just on the responding side, that there would be certain incidents and you would want to follow up, you know, and make a mental note, and then you'd follow up to find out kind of the outcome, the status. Yeah, try that. I have to grow my own. I don't think it grows wild. Tony says, Billy, I eat gummies and smoke weed. Look, Kissoff just flat out stopped talking to me. She asked me that, and then bam, no more comments for me. It's like, oh, I'm better than you. No, I'm just screwing. Does anyone know a wild lettuce topical possible? Any benefit? Well, I mean, there's people that say that wild lettuce is got some potency to it. Cherokee Rescue, the best. Oh, I don't know about all that, sir. That's only because your standards are real low. Prepper Nation would like rescue. I don't know. Get some tincture or topical. I use topical on my feet. Excellent for pain. There you go. Carolina says wild lettuce does work, in her opinion. And that woman would probably know. Lord have mercy. Wife dated doctor for checkup. Well, hopefully it all comes out good. Topical eases into the pain, eases it right up. Well, now there's a. Oh man. Humboldt D. Damn, I forgot her channel name. But it's D. It's D of Humboldt. Anyway, she makes a balm, a topical balm that you can put on, and like the missus has used it on her hands. It helped her hands some, so Access Humboldt. There you go. Thanks, Huckleberry. Yeah, that's what they do. She creates a little balming thing for the hands and joints, topical stuff. Somebody says purebred tastes better than some of these inbred. Oh, let's see. Hell, I was going to play a song for good old Mr. Tony there. And my coffee's done, so I'm going to grab a cup of it. Let me get this song. Let's see. Where do we go? We're going to have to go here. We're going to have to go here. Sometimes I wish this computer could keep up. I ain't forgot about y'all. It just didn't quite happen as fast as I was hoping it was going to. Man, I could have sworn the damn thing was right off in here somewhere. Huh. I ain't forgot about you. I'm still right here. So I didn't just make you look at an icon. I ain't gonna go out like that. Damn it, I saw that song and I thought, man, I'm about to play that for Tony. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope. Your dementia's gonna kick in and then you're not gonna know what it was. I might actually have to do a search for the damn thing. That'll be crazy. No, there we go. Okay. I was like, man, I knew I saw it. I ain't going cray-cray. Not fully anyway. Hey, it's a fantastic Friday, y'all. I'm going to grab me some coffee. Coffee. Enjoy a little musical interlude. Here you go, Tony. You said you needed a little coffee.
I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pop,
I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the 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 joint.
I'm higher than an F-16 at Walgreens, trying to find some eye drops and a bottle of Listerine. Woo! Well, I'm Mr. Clean when I step on the scene, but yo, how did I get here? And what does this all mean? The last thing I remember was way back in September. Oh, Johnny had a doobie, it was groovy, full of pleasure, but I probably didn't measure the amount I should have taken. Now I'm standing on the ceiling and this feeling got me quaking. Yo, I stick to bacon with my better cracker, baby. We dishing out delectables, oh yeah, they tasty, so yeah, it's amazing. Now come and get a slice, and if they try to take my herb, I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history, my memories are buried, and I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So take heed, my children, cause this story's cautionary.
I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint.
Just a little coffee and a joint. There you go, Tony. Thought you might get a kick out of that. Carolina says, well, it's been a blast, beautiful people, but I got to get back to my wifey duties and chores, scrubbing and washing. Not the washing. You going to wash it on up? All right, ma'am. Hey, get her done. Make it a good day, ma'am. Bring a smile, and I know you will. Good cooking always does. Hey, by the way, Carolina, have you had the Mr. check the smoke detectors, the carbon monoxide detectors, or the fire extinguishers? And do you even have those? That's a good thing to check. It's Friday. It's a fantastic Friday. Coffee. All righty. So did you square it away, ma'am? Are you squared away? Roger that. Hell, make butter out of it, Tony. I don't know, Blue. Oh, Caroline says he can no longer mess with that stuff. Pacemaker. Well, then definitely stay on top of that stuff, because yeah, with him having that, you want to know if any smoke starts. He's lucky to have you, ma'am. A tough lady. Billy. She can solve that real quick. Yeah, do some butter. Get you one of them presses. You could press a lot of it out. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do it with that. You would just, that'd be like the drop thing, I would think. I don't know. Never thought about that like that, but yeah, I would think that just watching them get the the resin out, and you're squeezing it and it's the heat and it's coming down, then you just take that, and if you were to kind of do a drop of that, I would think it would have a good benefit. And yes, all things go, except I need to get a new fire extinguisher. I sort of had a little accident with it intentionally. Kind of a little accident intentionally. Had a minor shit hit the fan moment. Well, just don't put that on the, no pun intended, but don't put it on the back burner. You want to take care of that. So I might just hold you accountable, ma'am, since you done told me you need to get a new one. I might be bugging you come Monday going, well, did you? Tuck sealed it will last years. Right. No, some things are better left unsaid, Carolina. Some things are just better left unsaid. Tuck says, thanks. I don't smoke, but you never know. Knowledge is power. Well, and Tuck, you might just look at like some butter, and you do a little piece of toast in the mornings, and you do a little bit of butter on the toast, you eat it, and then that's it, and you might just see how that affects, because I don't know how you feel, and to what degree, where, through what movement. So, but you might just look at just a little bit of butter on some toast and then see how that kind of affects, and then if you like that, well, then you can kind of get into some peanut butter cookies or get into some brownies or, where the peanut butter cookies are pretty good because then you're not getting a lot of sugar, Did you use the extinguisher as an impromptu ranged weapon? Well, some things are just better left unsaid. That way there's no proof. It ain't illegal until you get caught. Just like it ain't a war crime the first time. Well, I don't know much about it either, but I do know if you can grow a tomato, you can grow weed. See, I almost sometimes feel like sometimes these conversations are almost like trap conversations. It's to lure me in, because I would have to beg to differ. That analogy, kind sir, in Minecraft, I could say I have seen that go backwards. One grew easier than the other, and yeah. Suffice it to say, I have 2 freaking tomatoes out of 8 plants. So I'm just saying, that's about all. Tuck says, I don't smoke anything. I definitely eat stuff, though, right? That's it. All I'm going to say is, well, I'm just, see, this is like a trap conversation. I'm just being lured into entrapment. Okay, I need every one of y'all to identify yourself. Is there any legal law enforcement presence in the room? I'm feeling entrapped. What's up, Tiger? Morning, ma'am. Hell, there's the tiger, the tomato culprit right there. She sent me bogus tomato seeds. That's what really did it. We all know what's up. What's up, Mr. Anthony? Morgan, sir, and I'm sorry I did not say morning to you a while ago. I meant to, and my brain just skipped a beat. It's Friday, so it's already kicking into relax mode. That's what's happening. Hey, man, you know what? I'll look in the camera and I'll tell you straight up. If there's some Fed sitting in here watching this shit, you totally suck at your job. You're a waste of payroll. If your focus is on me or anything I'm saying, you're a total waste of labor and air. And you should be fired and you should be deployed to a third world country to go explore weeds in the Everglades or some shit. I don't know. You're just a waste of breath if you're wasting your time watching my shit. So that's where I stand with that shit. There are bigger things out there, so. That's right. I sent you the newest seed I had just to mess with you and get your hopes. I know you did. You just led me right in. Tiger going, ha ha ha. Watch, these are going to grow, but they're not going to produce nothing. Ha 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 ha. I know. I'm just picking at you, ma'am. Yep, got 4,000 of them out there. I'm a state certified doghouse inspector. Look, that's just disclaimer. Everything I discuss is completely legal. Do not drone strike me. Right? Blue says go drive I-75 north or south. You fall off the road in Tennessee. Uh-oh. What I missed? Pilgrim said something. He said, I can prove it. I might have to go look. I'm not a cop or a snitch. I used to say that all the time whenever things would go glitching up and shit and acting all goofy. Me and a friend of mine, we'd be playing one of our war games, some would act stupid, and I'd go off into my little tirade about, all I can say is if one of you damn feds is listening to my shit, you're a complete waste and sack of flesh. You're wasting labor. You should be fired. Nobody's ever kicked my door in yet, but then again, I mean, I ain't going nowhere. Tony says, rescue, I'm better. 2 cups and a joint. There you go. You got your little caffeine in you. Got your nerves all chilled out. Probably some swelling down a little bit. I will say, I think that something with the cannabinoids. Ooh, there's your tongue twister. Cannabinoids. Hey, that's tough for a redneck in the woods, let me tell you. You highly educated city people might get that shit down, but down here, you know, we're illiterate rednecks in the woods, and that's a hard word to say, cannabinoids. But some of them, I think, have it's like the way they do the swelling that kind of reducing the inflammation on stuff, and it kind of brings down it brings down the sharpness on the nerve stabs. So the nerves and that sharp pain that follows nerve stuff, it dulls that down to a tolerable level. So there's something to it. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the benefit. Maybe RFK Jr. will unlock that little medical box too. I invite any and all LE to spy on my entire life. The boredom will avenge me. Right, Tuck? Hell, man, they come knocking on my door. I got to say, can you kind of read back some of my history to me? Because I kind of have forgotten about a bunch of it. So, I mean, they'd have to remind me, and I'm sure they know more than I do. I stopped giving a shit a long time ago because I just don't walk that path, so I don't worry about it. Cherokee Rescue, you mean I need to be fire? That sucks. Oh, well, yeah, if you're wasting the federal tax dollars listening to my shit, then yeah, you need to be fired. Because you should have already reported within the first 2 minutes of being given the assignment that, hey, boss, this is a total waste of time. This is a damn illiterate redneck in the woods. Ain't going to do a damn thing. And then there you go. Grumpy Acres Farm in the house. What's up? Y'all are awesome. Oh, wait, sec. I'm in the wrong. That's it. I'm the one. Remember, that's it. It's the wrong live. This is the pro-voting local election channel. My bad. No, I'm just picking on you, brother. I'm just picking on you. I only pick on you because you're a Marine and I figure you can handle it, damn it. Don't make me pull out the crayons. Say you're sure about having the right one. Yep, I'm a boring person to smile on. Right. Female body inspector. You're married, sir, so I would just assume that you're faithful, so then that means you are not a female body inspector. You might be a wife body inspector. You dropped the female tab when you took the vows. That's just. Wait, what did I just see? Did I just see? Sorry, I'm refreshing my coffee cup, but I thought I saw them. Wait, what is it? Rescue, I'm triggered now. I need reparations. No, sir, you don't qualify. You're a white Christian male. Hey, morning, Rayanne. What up? It's a fantastic Friday. And you know how I know it's a fantastic Friday? Because you mother cluckers are going to make it a fantastic Friday. Tuck says, Tony, I get followed around stores by security. I never shoplift. I pass BGCs easily, so as long as they don't stop me, they're free to waste their time. That's it. Tuck says, reparations. I'm just glad to get respiration. See, y'all are in the mode. I'm in the perspiration mode. Perspire. Perspire to inspire. Tuck, I've been followed a few times. I just laugh because I don't steal. I know. Yeah. Well, I don't usually get followed. I will say that I'm kind of been really itching to go into a Walmart just to get something to see if they stop me at the door. I've always been polite about that and been totally down, but I got to say, I think I've changed my philosophy. And I think the next time they attempt to stop me at the door, I'm going to ask them, can you please kindly get your grubby paws off of my purchased goods? Because these belong to me now. I just gave them the money. This is my stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling really frisky to do that. Somehow, thinking back to all the times that happened, it just really gnaws me wrong. And it's like, that about chaps my ass. Whites are a global minority. America is our safe space, and it's being invaded by the world majority people of color. I know this Arabic shit really kind of cracks me. I just can't believe that, Dearborn, Michigan now, we literally have legal law enforcement patches that have Arabic writing on them. And it's like, oh my God, yep. And you think voting and paying attention locally doesn't matter? There you go, dude. There you go. Maybe not so closely nor individually, but yes, we are being monitored. All prepper/farmer/homesteading channels on YouTube's are monitored. There's just some ooga booga. Well, and what's ironic though is I think some of them, uh, I don't even know that it's actually like the big bad government that's actually monitoring most of those type of categories. I think it's the opposition. And I don't mean that in the government side. I think that's your Antifa, BLM, Democratic, radical, transgender, mentally screwed people. Or it sounds just as stupid when I say it as when the POC activists say. I would say and why, right? I heard a theory on YouTube the other day that black people created white people from. Oh, Lord have mercy. I remember a long time ago out of the old Klan place down here in Vider, you used to hear that just the opposite of that. That's, ooh, God's people are the white people, and, the dark skinned were because that was the bad side. And it's like, oh man, whatever. First off, it's like it just shows a geographical ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Feeling rebellious, are you? Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. The more I think about that one, it just kind of starts to really rub my craw wrong. I go off on that one, right? That's good. If they stop me and ask for a receipt, I tell them to get screwed to go get checkout people to do their job. That's it, man. And there's just, I guess, just seeing the way people treat people and stuff, I don't know. I reflect back on that and I think, you know what, man, I regret not just telling you, get your hands off of my shit. I paid for it. It's done. Well, I didn't know. You don't need to do shit. You should have looked at it while you were checking it out. You didn't see it as you scanned it across the thing. Oh no, Obama moved 300,000 Somalis into Michigan in 13, 14, somewhere in there. No one voted for it. Yeah, but see, nobody's gathering up to get rid of it. They just let it go on and take control and take power and now fester. There you go, Blue. I wonder if they have weapon detectors because both enemy carry and we get followed a lot. Hell, I'm in the gun shots. It could be that. Could be racial profiling too. It is real, so I mean, kind of poking fun, but I don't know the area, so I don't know where that would fit in there. But then again, it could be that little sensor that went off going, oh, and it's like, oh, wait, those? Okay, yeah, I'm on it. And then they just kind of watch to see if you're fixing to do some kind of store throwdown or something. I don't get upset with the receipt checkers. I can tell them they'd much rather be doing something else. Over here, it's usually an old person or handicapped that checks your items. Not many get upset about it. Well, see, I never did too, and it's mainly the ones, but I think it's the principle of it nowadays. Now it really is like, well, wait a minute, when do you got to stand on the principle of things? It's like, I'm sorry, did I just not purchase this from you? That'd be like you buying your house, but then the person you bought it from kind of comes by a week later just going, I just want to see, did you, is everything, and it's like, what? I don't know. It might just be there's the ramifications of the current times on me. That's because I just get, I don't know. It just kind of, it's the little things. What's up, Snooks? How are you, ma'am? Good morning and happy Friday to you. Fantastic Friday. Because you're going to make it a fantastic Friday. Because that's just how we roll. They legally can't stop you at the door. No, not. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the items are purchased. It's a done deal. If they don't like that, then they should be more confident in their scanning abilities. Rescue, I think we're going to see a great realignment as we fix the problems the left has caused over the last 15 years. People are finally getting fed up. That's my take. That's my hope anyway, because I just, like I've said it, and I know people get tired of hearing it, but man, I look at little man and I just wonder, it's like, well, what am I doing to slow this shit process down so it's not dumped on you when you're a young man trying to enter into the world? And it's like, I think I don't know. I'd like to think in 10 years from now, I can say I did more than just sit and bitch about it. You know what I'm saying? Although that's about all I'm really able to do is kind of try to tell people, man, you got to pay attention local. You got to change that local dynamic. Your vote does matter. And then as he gets older, I'll just try to teach him to stand up and be an independent thinker. Oh, it's a Blue County. Angie is white. Could definitely be racial profiling. Let's go. I'm actually up and here drinking my coffee. Well, you ought to be up. My God, it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Hell, 10 o'clock for you. Holy shit. They created self-service to profit from the customer. Well, it lessens the workforce. It was a way. So at first, Walmart makes the decisions that they want to slowly get rid of full-time employees. So then they start hiring a bunch of part-time. And then you want to start to filter that out. So then you start shortening up the cash registers. And then you come up with this incredible thing like self-checkout. And the only benefit to the self-checkouts is that I bet you in a lot of these big metropolitan places that had self-checkout, their theft cost them because they probably lost more than they gained in those areas. And that's about the only little bit of satisfaction I can kind of get from it. Is I know in those big city areas, they probably got jacked. Rescue, give him faith in God and strong in his belief. That's it, Snooks. Morning, PJ. Rabbit is on his way home. Well, we will just prayers for him to keep it between the mustard and the mayo and arrive home safely. Tony says it pisses me off. They're expecting people to do their job. If they want to sell it, then they need to have employees to run a cash register. They're just being cheap bastards. Well, I mean, when you think about it, you've set a rhythm to where these are the common prices and there's a cashier. Look at gas. Gas is the same way. Gas prices, and used to you could pull up and get a self-checkout, self-service, full service. So they would check the oil, check the washer fluid, check your tire pressure, clean the windshield, fill your tank, and then you would pay that. Well, now you still pay the same. Just the gas price didn't drop down. It just keeps going up, but yet all the services are now gone. So now you need to go inside and buy your own windshield wiper fluid, your own oil, then go and change it yourself type stuff. The self-checkout, same thing. They got everybody accustomed to the prices, go in the stores, check it out. Got them kind of started to shorten up the cashier line so that then the customer lines created longer because, see, then you dangle the chain. And then all of a sudden you start to install these self-checkouts and people are like, yeah, I don't want to stand here and just wait, man. This lady's taking forever. And then so there you go. And what happens in the long run? All the same prices. Nothing changed other than now you don't have 10 cash registers being run by part-time people. Those people are doing it all themselves. And it's like, there you go. And people are like, well, yeah, no, this is faster. Okay, but you're kind of giving it up. You're giving it up It's kind of like the Uber Eats. It'll be quicker. Okay, well, now that somebody's cased your house because you've let them on your property and in your house and into your kitchen, when they come burglarize your shit this weekend, yeah, well, don't forget when you ordered that Uber food and had it brought and delivered to your place. It's like all these security cameras that people go buy. People could run out and buy all these Ring cameras and all that shit. And it's like, you do understand that your shit is being uploaded to a cloud that anybody has access to in reality. So, I mean, you want to case a place. It's kind of like way back in the day, they used to be really hardcore over locksmiths because locksmiths had to pass a background check hardcore. Why? Because you were learning the locks of businesses and stuff. So, we just slowly let that shit go and just be like, whatever. I'm telling you, man, it's the laziness is what has got us here. Snook says, my gas prices have gone down. F self-checkout. I know, but if you listen to some people, gas prices haven't gone down and Trump lied and nothing's changed. And because, I don't know. Somehow, if it's wrong, it all falls onto one person. But if we're going to fix something, then it's not one person. It's weird. I don't know. Can't make any sense of it. I've realized you can't apply common sense to a lot of today's logic. You'll spin yourself crazy. All of our utilities went up significantly this year. It's insane. See, I don't know where. I'll have to look up power grids because some of this is going to be from some of the damage that's been done with the storms. It's like I have a feeling ERCOT down there south of Houston, those prices are fixing to probably go up because of all that flood that took down and did so much damage. I bet North Carolina, Georgia, Florida. And so I don't know where in the power grid that would tie into feeding like a Missouri or something like that. So it could be that. At the local Walmart, the managers will stand by the line for self-checkout and remind people that there are cashiers who are available to check them out. I used to yell at the self-checkout register. I would say things like, shut up, and you can't fool me, Skynet. The looks I got were priceless. Damn took. Less people, more profit, like a bus loading and unloading, the people to do it themselves. That's it, There you go, Savage. Hardwired all the video surrounds. Recorded on a drive. I had to install myself, old school. That's it. Hell, mine doesn't. I have had mine connected a couple of times out to outside source so I could access it, at the time. But it's internal. Whoever thought that people would become gullible enough to start using self-checkout without getting a discount on the total for doing the job the employees right? Man, that one was starting to hit hard. I wasn't even sure I was going to make the mute button in time. Whew. Morning, Cher Bear. How are you this fine, fantastic Friday morning? Six says rescue. I'm on quarterly budgeting here in Florida, so not so bad. Oh, there you go. But I will say, hell, Tiger, who would ever thought that people would be sitting in their living room ordering their groceries to be delivered to them? That really blows my mind. I mean, that just seems so, I don't know, man. That's so personal. Shit, that's your food. That's going in your refrigerator. You're going to eat that. And you want somebody that you don't even know who is going to manhandle your shit? And it's just like, man, how the hell did people become okay with that? Well, thank you, Sheriff Bear. You're so welcome. Tuck, I avoid self-checkout also because it really doesn't save time. There's usually no logical reason to use it. Living in the future. Right hook? Crazy. Cray times, man. This is crazy times. I still can't get over that I buy weed in the store now and eggs on the corner of the street. Right, Pilgrim? Now you got the egg dealer. You can go down through the drive-thru. I will say that would still crack me up whenever we did the meetup up in Missouri. And went to that damn drive-thru up there, and it was just that was a trip. That was a trip. It's like, wait, this is kind of like pulling into the damn Wendy's or Dairy Queen or some shit. And it's like, yeah. That was pretty wild. I think I'll get my own groceries. Right, Tony? That's me, man. I don't understand how people want. It's like you don't even know who. You're just kind of going click, and then their choice of bananas, their choice of lettuce, their choice of the tomatoes, their choice of the cucumber, their choice of the watermelons. Oh, that dented can. It's okay, whatever. It just no. What? No. Back in the day, grocery stores used to deliver. Oh yeah, that was oh damn. HEB. I think it was HEB. The fat electrician actually did a little deal on it. I think it was HEB. They're the ones that actually started people coming to the store and buying their groceries. Because yes, actually originally back in the day, you would order your groceries and your local grocer would sack it all up and then deliver it, and you would pay once a month. Or when you could type thing. And then it'd be worth watching. I'll see if I can find which one it was. I think it was the HEB one. And that's when he decided that he would get people to come in, and then people came in and paid for their groceries. So then he didn't have to chase no money or didn't have to have a delivery driver. And that's actually was the change. But see, it's the people. That concept was the stronger people. That was the same hardworking people that built the structures that lasted, that built things that lasted, that went out and worked, the hard jobs to make a better place. Those were it was those kids and those people of that society that were the ones that were running the grocery store, that were actually taking a personal pride in delivering you something quality, not chasing the dollar. Now you got people down there doing a job they don't give a rat's ass about, don't give a shit about pride or the quality in a job. Just give me my check, man. How long do I got to work? I work till 5. Fine. God, what time is it? Oh my God, we need to hurry up and get here. And those are the people getting you your groceries. Big difference. Big difference. I wish we could go back to that. It's just like I wish we could go back to where each area had their local doctor that did house calls. That way you got to see the environment, that person that's having an issue. So, hey, maybe you could look up and go, oh, wow, how long has that leak been there in the living room? Oh, about 8 years. Well, it looks like you got mold. Yeah. Well, this might be the breathing problem you're having. So, it's amazing what a home doctor could do. Where and when I grew up, there was no grocery delivery at all. The closest was a dude with a freezer and a Jenny and a pickup who sold meat and seafood. Everyone got delivery. Yeah, back in the day, because that was the thing. I need to source it. Not real close what I did before. HEB better than FEMA. Actually, man, Waffle House. Dude, watching the Fat Electricians episode on Waffle House. Waffle House actually has like a whole government disaster plan. Hell, the government even refers to it. I think that was the Waffle House. Tony says, I got to go, guys. Have a great Friday, and may God bless each and every one of you. Right on, Tony. Hey, make it a good day, bud. Help somebody smile. Have a great weekend. And just remember, you're in control of the day. When I get store delivery, I never have fresh produce or meat delivered. I supply 99% of our meat, about 60% of our produce. When I need something else fresh, I go myself. Or the mold and dust. Yep. Grimby says, when I was a kid in, what is that, Osceola, Missouri, general practitioner doctor lived down the street from us and ran her practice out of her house. At 10, I was taking myself to appointments. Right? Zombie said, I put myself through school working at Waffle House. That's why he never graduated. He only worked at Waffle House for like 3 months. No, I'm just Ooh, man. Hey, it's been 3 hours. And it's what, 9 o'clock in the morning. Osceola. And your point? My point is that I think I'm fixing to go get me some grub, and then I'm going to get busy doing stuff. And y'all are going to get busy making your Friday a good day. What? Holy schmoly. Wait, we're going to stop the phones. We're just going to have to hold on a minute. We got coffee first, then speak. What's up, ma'am? How are you doing? I'm so glad to see you. I hope all is going good. You staying safe? Man. See, one more little thing just shows you it's a fantastic Friday. Looky there, just out of nowhere, boom. See, God's good. You just got to give him time to work. What's up, Camo Carl? Wolverines. This is the Groundhog Whisperer. Savage says, yeah, I got to do things and go places today. Got to hit it. Oh, the Wally World. All righty, Savage. 1911, keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day. Wally World. Just stopped in to say hello. Well, thank you, ma'am. I'm so glad you did. Made my day. So that it just made my day. It was good to see you. So I'm glad you came in. Man, that is cool. Look at there. What I still don't see. Oh, you don't see Camo Carl? It must be the camo covering up the Carl. Well, I don't know. I thought it was funny, but hey. Hey, thanks, Nooks. Man, it is good to see you, Coffee. And I hope things are going okay for you and, doing good up there. Thank you, Share Bear. Sometimes I need validation on my kind of weak, humorous game. Stick says camo is sneaky like that. It's the camo. It's the camo hiding the Carl. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Teresa. There's the fat electrician HEB story. A very cool little story. Right back at you. Yes, I'm taking a mental break from all the news, but I was missing all the awesome people. Right on, ma'am. Yeah, it's been. I totally understand. It's been major changes for me. So, and it's sometimes gets frustrating because there is so much that I want to share, but yeah, you just you know the what you're gonna have to deal with. So I just have chosen not to so far. But I have been blessed. Which actually I've been blessed all along. I just now finally realized it. And I have decided to humble myself, Sneaking in at the end. Oh, somebody says I don't wear shoes just in case I've got to count to 20. Big changes here incoming. Oh, there you go, Carl. Is that big changes as in relocation or big changes in y'all like tying the knot? Big changes? We're all blessed by being here. Well, thank you, Snooks. I'm getting a speedy stitcher next week. Oh, there you go. Big changes here incoming, and now it's nothing good. Uh-oh. Well, that's, I hope it's not that bad, and I hope it's manageable. Sometimes things that do appear to be something rough or tough, it really does make us stronger, and we start to see other things after going through that, but it doesn't make the journey through it any easier. Oh, look at there, Redneck Prepper going to rub it in. He says, later, y'all got to take care of grandkids. Oh, man, I'm sure hoping I get some little man time this weekend. I can say that. I totally love it, man. He was on his little four-wheeler last time, cruising around the yard a little bit before the rain came in. Well, bud, enjoy your time with the grandkids. Once in a lifetime stuff. Make it a good day. Help them kids laugh and smile. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good weekend. Make it a good weekend. Help other people make theirs a good weekend. We're in the process of naming America back to the United States of America. One can only hope. One can only hope. One can only hope. Hey, later, Dusty. Big Dusty, little Dusty. Hey, everybody. Y'all stay safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. If you go to the store, pick up something extra. And once again, check your dang smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide detectors and your fire extinguisher. Make sure those things were on par. It was so cool seeing you, Coffee. I appreciate all you mother cluckers showing up this morning. Hey, it's a fantastic Friday. And once again, I know it's a fantastic Friday because y'all are going to make it a fantastic Friday. I'm fixing to go get me some grub, and then I'm going to get busy. I appreciate y'all all starting your Friday with me. Hey, don't forget tonight you got Mad Shad with Lackluster Fridays. I hope. Let's hope that does. I hadn't seen him. Need to check in on him today. As a matter of fact, I might just shoot him a message, check in, make sure everything's good. Hey, y'all take care. Appreciate y'all. Peace, everybody. Right on, Mr. Shane. Thank you so very much. Y'all make it a good weekend.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn you bitter. Don't be ashamed about your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the book, and keep my picture in your wallet. Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Just remember, as you're going throughout the day and you're facing different things, how you choose to receive it is going to control your day. So don't give it the power. Make it a good day. Make it a good weekend. Enjoy your time with friends, family, and them grandkids. Hey, everybody, I appreciate y'all starting your Friday with me, all you mother cluckers. Make it a good day. Peace, everybody.